and welcome back to another Friday episode on YouTube with your host Genevieve. And today's episode is fear. What are my biggest fear things that I fear a lot? Like my biggest weakness consoled in fear. Let's start with the topic. It's spiders. I know. We all agree to that. And for those people who like spiders and saying, oh, I want that as a pet, do it. But in that thing, I see a spider. The house is yours. I'm out. I'm in the next country. I'm moving. And it's terrible. And it doesn't matter if it's a small, like this, you can't even see the spider, or like a seeable spider, or like the big fat spiders. I'm gone. I pack meine 7 Sachen and I'm gone. Literally. I have actually a funny story about spiders, okay? Here's the thing. In Germany, we have like Weberknechte, then we have Kellerspinnen, then Kreuzspinne, and different other things. When I was 14 years old, around that time, or maybe 15, I can't remember it, right? I was a teenage girl. It was evening. I was laying in my bed and watched some K-drama, you know. So I was sitting there, and then I saw like a shadow, like, and I was like, so hold on. What's that? I jump off my bed, go to put on the light, and I didn't saw anything. It was okay. It was normal. But I was scared. With a reason. And when I was sitting in my bed, I had like a lot of pillows there, and I put the pillows side by side. And you know what I saw? Right. A spider. And I'm not joking. It wasn't a small spider. If it was, I wouldn't be that scared, okay? I wouldn't be that scared. But it was not overreacting. Okay? I wasn't. It was this big. Okay? And it was on the ceiling. And I saw it. And the first reaction was, Mama! I screamed for my mom. Luckily me, my mom wasn't home. Not at all. I called my mom. She wasn't answering. I screamed. I cried. I did my testament, actually. I called also my best buddy, and I asked him, and I told him like, and he was legit like that. What should I do? What's your problem? What my problem was that spider over there on my ceiling, and I was crying, and I called my mom. Finally, she answered the goddamn phone, and she was like, I'm there in like 10 minutes. She wasn't there in 10 minutes. She wasn't. And then my mom called back, and she's like, come on, you don't know, you overreact. Then she saw the spider. She looked at me and said, you did not overreact, yeah? See? I told you I did not overreact with that big spider on my ceiling. See why I have problems? Yeah, you do, right? So, never again. Fear number 2. Clowns. I mean, you saw it. I mean, you saw this clown. I mean, you saw that edit. I mean, you saw that meme. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't think clowns are that funny. They aren't. And in that point, I'm identifying myself as Sam Winchester. Because they're not funny, Dean. They're not. I don't like clowns. I mean, I don't have personal problem with clowns, but if a clown come up, I would be quiet, like, nah. Don't have to be. I don't feel like it's funny. They're not funny. And then when you come with it, like with Pennywise, and then like exactly now, now the clown would come up to me and say, "Hey girl, would you want a candy?" I'm gone. Without even thinking, I'm gone. I'm leaving. Like, you know what? You can get my house. And I get that. I get the point. You are guys funny and you want to let children smile a little bit too much. Hello, child. But for me, it's a no. Fear number 3. Dolls. If you haven't seen my last YouTube video, I would appreciate if you would watch it, so I don't have to explain a lot more of that story. But if you haven't, go watch it. Now. You understand? Hello, child. To be exact, I don't hate dolls. To make that clear, I don't hate dolls. I'm scared of them, okay? I'm scared of Annabelle, and I'm scared of my own doll that is long lost. I don't know if I throw it away or just said, oh yeah, you know what? Other kids should have that fear too. Because after I zoomed into the pictures, I found, again, the fearness in it. Like, that doll is haunting me. Here we're coming to the story why I've got scared to the dolls. When I was younger, watched some scenes of Chucky and Annabelle. To make it clear, my parents never allowed me at the age of, 12, to watch horror movies. Absolutely not. My parents were righteous people ever. They didn't allow me at all these kind of movies to watch it at all, except Coraline. But the FSK is at 6. At the time, I had a smartphone. A little one, okay? But you know, as a child, you are very curious and you need to know what it is and you don't want to ask your parents. So I've watched few scenes on YouTube of Chucky and also Annabelle, and in that time I had the dolls in my room and I was scared and I locked them outside of my room, and every morning my mom like, why are they outside? And I was like, I don't like them anymore. You're sure? You love that doll. Yeah, I'm sure of it. You know what? You just can, genau, ja, raus damit. Bitte. Danke. So, that happened. But I have to say, I'm a big fan of puppets. Augsburger Puppenkiste. I love it because I grew up with that. They're like, great, I love it, okay? But if you compare it like to dolls, this kind of way, to be exact, dolls, and that puppets I love. Puppets I like. These dolls, no. No. Fear number 4. The guy under my bed.
Okay.
To be specific, ghosts. You need to know something about me. I'm someone who believes in supernatural things, that things don't happen without a reason, that are eventual spirits here, that demons are, that ghosts are, you know, you get me to the point, right?
Here's the thing. I have a lot of respect for the dead, for dead people, for the ghosts, you know. But I guess we are all scared to a point when you can't have a logical way. You know what I'm saying? If something doesn't feel right at your home, I grew up with that kind of mindset. If something doesn't feel right at your home, that means that an intruder is here. It means there are like negative energy in your room or at your house, and you need to get rid of it. Sometimes you can get, when you imagine that the energy is going away, that this energy should go to the original owner of that, and you don't have it anymore. Sometimes you light up a candle.
Or you get an exorcist, I don't care. We go a little bit personal in it. The last fear that I'm gonna pronounce is self-love. In a time, it's not that long ago, I found out I didn't love myself as much as I thought I would love myself. I want to change that. I really want to try to love myself as much as I love my friends, my family. I want that love that I gonna give to my friends, family, and everything else to myself equally. But I guess that's a fear that I can work with it. Spiders, clown, dolls, and supernatural things, I can work with that. I can. Like, that's another thing. Just imagine like eventual spirits come to my house and knocking like, so time to pay. And I would be standing like there, so no. I'm not paying. I'm not the person that you're searching for. I'm a good human being, okay? And eventual spirit would be like, so
No, you're not a good person.
just because I didn't end Attack on Titan?
Yes, That's the only reason why you're not a good person.
Anyways, that would be my top 4 fears that I have. If you like that video, please subscribe, push the button, and be ready for a next episode next week. I would also love if you would write down in the comments if you like that video, if you want to see more of these kind of videos, or if you have some different ideas what I should do for the next episode. Because sometimes tue ich mir den letzten Scheiß aus den Arsch ziehen. Mann! See you in the next video.